me! It's Matt! Shut up!
No! What are you doing? Am I recording? That's spooky.
Give Papa spooky keys.
I've been a little bit different today. A little bit extra. Today we're doing military meme review. Last week we talked about military memes, which aren't funny. Military memes are kind of like the dad memes, but they get way too much credit because I think everybody wants to understand them because they're either joining the military or they're in the military and they don't want to make fun of the military too much. Whereas I don't like military memes. They have to work extra hard to be funny because most of them are just kind of cringe from the get-go. Last week I talked about one site that is funny and doesn't get enough recognition from the civilians because they don't know about it. It's kind of like you have to be in the military to know about the site. And that is... That's your mom's butt cheek. Terminal Lance! Terminal Lance is a website created around 2009 by a then current Lance Corporal Maximilian Uriarty, I think is his name. Uriarty. Terminal Lance is it's like a saying for people who get out of the Marine Corps after their 4-year enlistment as Lance Corporals, which is an E3, which is a low rank, because typically it's kind of hard to get up there in rank in the Marine Corps if you're in the infantry, which he was. I want to say his job was an assaultman. He was an assaultman in the Marine Corps, which is like an 03, 41, 31. Oh my God, the guys who are infantry right now are probably gonna murder me. He got out and he went on to make a couple of books. From what I have heard, he's like a really stand-up guy. He's like a really good guy. And he made this site called Terminal Lance when he was still in. And it could have went either ways. When you're making like a comic about the Marine Corps and it represents the Department of Defense, it can go either way. Either they're going to bash you or you're gonna have to sell out a little bit, which he did. He started making comics that went into the Marine Corps Times, which is a newspaper that you get while you're in the Marine Corps, where you can buy it. They make you buy it at like the local PX, right? So he has this website here, and I always recommend, if you're gonna join the military, especially the Marine Corps, look at Terminal Lance, because what it does is tell you the truth of the Marine Corps from somebody who's been in for 3 years, who kind of saw I don't know, not all the bad stuff. It's just not gonna really highlight the Marine Corps and try and make it look better than it is. Look at CNN. 40% of Marines refuse COVID-19 vaccine. COVID-19 vaccine. This one. 47 vaccines in... See, this is right. I can't believe that Marines have the option to turn down the COVID-19 vaccine. If you're still in, don't hate me, please. I'm sorry. If you're still in, don't hate me. I'm not like bashing you for turning down the vaccine. I don't care. But I can't imagine telling the Marine Corps higher ups that I didn't want to get something while you're in. Because this is right. You do get like, all of that happens to you in boot camp. I got MRSA. God, they made me pick up a booger like snot and put it in my pocket. So right off the bat, this is funnier than 90% of the memes you're gonna see anywhere. And that's just like one comic. NRA gun ownership survey. Military memes. First Sergeant's mandatory Easter egg hunt. It's so good. Mine says, unselfishness. I spent last Easter in Afghanistan, and somehow this is actually worse. I'm getting all these pop-ups, and everyone who's watching this YouTube video is probably hating me right now. So if you guys don't know what mandatory fun day is in the military, it's mandatory fun day. It's kind of like those events you have to have after school, and if you go, you get extra credit. Well, in the Marine Corps, they have those, except there's no extra credit. And they're very cringe, by the way. They're super, super cringe. No one wants to be there, and you're forced to talk to people that you've already spent 12 hours a day, 7 days a week with already. Yeah, and it's obviously, this is an exaggeration, but it's so truthful about the Marine Corps. That's something no one really talks about. Can I brag a little bit? I try and talk about things in the Marine Corps on my channel that no one really talks about. Because I was a Terminal Lance. Terminal Lance is like the name of this comic, but I was a terminal lance. I got out of the Marine Corps when I was 22. I'm 32 now, as a lance corporal. Hey, yo, I just got my stimulus check. Me too. Wait, so every lance corporal in the Marine Corps just got $1,400? Nation beer-wide shortage. That's funny! I think there's a couple of channels on TikTok or Instagram that are military that are funny. Like, when I was in the Marine Corps, they had a channel called J-Tots, which was like really funny, and then PBF, Pogue Boot Fs, and they were really funny too. But I mean, that was like 7 years ago. Updated Marine Corps poster. Want to get yelled at by a 27-year-old man just because you left a pube? Just because you left a pube on a toilet rim on a Thursday? Join the United States Marine Corps. That's really true. You'd be surprised that how much power, not 27 either, by the way. You'd be surprised how much power a 21-year-old has after they've been in the Marine Corps for 2 years. They can legitimately yell at you for leaving a pube on your own toilet seat. Not that I would know. I'm a Dom Daddy. These comics have like really evolved. It's going strong. Maximilian Uriarte, he's a writer now. I think he's a New York Times bestseller. You guys can Google check that. Oh, there he is right there. He's so handsome. And look, there's a little summary under these. So if you guys are joining the Marine Corps and you want to know what the Marine Corps is actually like without the fake enthusiasm or the false motivation, like the opposite of the Marine Corps commercials, but the site doesn't bash the Marine Corps. It just tells you how it is from a terminal lance's perspective. How nicknames are born. This is pretty realistic. How you'll get a nickname in the military. Hey man, meet my new join. That's also known as a boot. We call him Nunchucks. Yeah, I know how to read Nunchucks. Shut up! Oh yeah? Why do you call him that? Well, my senior lance corporal told me that I looked just like his friend from back home. I guess his favorite color was orange. Orange also happens to be the same color as the Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. He uses nunchucks. That's pretty fair to say. That's how you can get a nickname in the Marine Corps. Mine was Jimmy. I got it because my last name was Jimenez. Nobody could pronounce Jimenez, but it's spelled Jimenez. So it looks like Jimenez. So I ended up being Jimenez, which turned into Jiminy Cricket, which turned into Jiminy, which turned into Jimmy. Fun fact, Matt in the chat. Thank you. God, all of these are really, really. There's like he does like a zombie apocalypse one too. Fun fact: I emailed him or Facebook messaged him my last day before Afghanistan for a comic idea, and he didn't message me back, and I got like offended, as if this guy would answer some random Facebook message. I'm sure he already had like 1,000 a day at that point too. Anyways, check out Terminal Lance. It is still relevant, super funny, super accurate, a little bit demeaning in its depiction towards the Marine Corps, but let's be honest, the Marine Corps is demeaning towards you too, so you can make fun of it a little bit and still love it too. A great website. Just go ahead to go to terminallance.com. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time. Okay, goodbye.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world.